Today I'm going to be playing Pokemon Emerald Rogue, a roguelike Pokemon game where you're going to need to expect the unexpected at all times. As you can see on your screen right now, I have a series of selections that I can make which is going to define everything in the game. What Pokemon I capture, what Pokemon I can add to the team, and what random gym leader I'm going to face at the end of this. No choice is the same, never ever will they be the same. This is Emerald Rogue and stay till the end. It's time to jump into character creation where I'm going to be able to select Brendan and what colour I want to be, which is really cool. I'm going to title my name Resign as usual, and let's jump into Emerald Rogue. So here we are, and we need to make our way over to the Professor to receive our starter Pokemon. Are these going to be the generic starter Pokemon, or are they going to be completely randomized? I have no idea. I've never played this through, and I've not watched anyone. Our first starter is possibly Absol, then we got Azurill, which could be really powerful, and Gligar. Gligar and Absol, two of my most favourite Pokemon, but I'm not too sure if Gligar can evolve. So this was a really hard option for me, but I am going to go for Absol. Absol I just feel like is going to benefit me in the long run, and Absol's nickname, I'm thinking let's go for quite a unique name. Let's go for Jing. I'm really happy with that name, and I'm sorry Gligar. Gliscor is my favourite Pokemon, as you guys know. But Absol, you won the battle. We then receive 5 Pokeballs, and it's time to embark on an adventure. Adventures are what you have in this game. There's not like routes, there's not a certain time you can capture a certain Pokemon. It's literally, you go on an adventure, and here you are met with a series of options. I'm going to explore all of these, see what they have to offer, but you can only choose one route essentially. I'm really stuck at what I should choose, and it really plays onto what you want to. You have to take a risk. You never know what's going to be on the route. So after deciding what route I'm going to go for, I go for the average course route and hope for the complete best. So in this route, there's not really too much. So I'm going to be jumping to some of the Pokemon I capture, because after we defeat this route and capture as many Pokemon as we can, starting off with Ponyta. Ponyta is a great addition to the team. I've got Absol. Ponyta will fit perfectly with my team. This is really what I'm aiming for. This is not an easy game. It gets even harder as time progresses. There's level caps, there's everything. You're not allowed to do certain things before certain time frames, I guess, and this is incredibly hard. So let's capture Ponyta. I'm thinking let's give it one of those rip-off names. I mean, Blake was my first trainer that I knew who had a Ponyta. So Ponyta, your name is gonna be Flake, a rip-off of Blake. So jumping into the next Pokemon. All of my encounters really do matter, so hopefully my next Pokemon is just as good, if not better. And we got the god himself, Wooper. Wooper is literally one of my favourite Pokemon. It is just so cool, so cute, and I think it definitely deserves a spot on my team. So let's throw this Pokeball. Hope for the best. I can't weaken it too much with Jing, as Jing is at level 13. The level cap is 15 at the moment, going into the first gym leader, so I'm kind of stuck. But Wooper, I know exactly what name I'm going to be giving you. You fit perfectly with my team. Whoop. I've just made a good friend on TikTok and YouTube, so guys, go make sure to subscribe to him. He's just started his YouTube channel if you're into the TCG side of things, and this name is going to be Whoop TCG. It definitely fits in perfectly. Don't forget to check him out. His links will be in my description, and I thought, why not give it a name as good as that? You guys are probably seeing him on TikTok as well. Then straight away after that, the encounter that we received was incredible. A Pokemon that I could only dream of having in my team, a Larvitar. Now this does have a very high evolution point, but once I get to that stage, we are gonna dominate by far. No one can touch Tyranitar. It's one of the strongest Pokemon in general. Tyranitar, you deserve a spot on my team. Now what nickname should we give Larvitar? Simple, let's go for King. King suits you perfectly. So just exploring my options, you're going to realize I can't actually save the game here. So I need to play this without saving. There's no going back, there's no takesy backsies. I did try to save and you can see the end of the route. This is normally how they end, and then you choose what you want to do next. My next few options that I really had was kind of pathetic. I went into this average course route and it was completely useless to me. It was complete ice and no Pokemon for me. Next up, we kind of had to choose a rest in the shop where we can buy items and healables and everything along them lines. So things was not looking up for me. I've not been able to train my Pokemon, but luckily you can train them just before the gym fight. So I end up here and basically there's no items for me. So I head on straight into the gym battle. I do then train my Pokemon, get them up to the level cap, and it's time to take on the gym leader. Gym leader Watson, you are my next challenge. What am I really going to do against Watson? I have got a solid team. I'm level 15 at the level cap. I'm happy with Jing. I feel like I can definitely take out Watson. He's quite nice to get early, someone I can take out again early game. I then somehow managed to clutch with Jing. Jing got severely damaged, more than I even thought he would by Plusle. And next up is Elekid. I'm thinking, let's not risk any of that. I've got King and Whoop TCG, which are both the ground type, and they can just resist all of these electric type. Next up, Elekid uses low kick, and I'm thinking, I'm kind of screwed there. If he continues to do anything like that, my whole team's going to go bye-bye. Luckily, I've got Whoop TCG, and he can clutch anything. Whoop TCG is the god. Let's throw him out, and let's take out this Elekid. Come on, Mud Shot one more time. Whoop TCG almost faints, but he clutches up with that health and takes out Elekid. Next up, we've got Flaffy. I'm not willing to lose a Pokemon, because if a Pokemon dies, they are gone permanently. So let's heal up Whoop TCG and take out this Flaffy. There's going to be no problem whatsoever. Flaffy is going down. I don't even know if it has a move that can affect me at this point. It keeps on using Thunder Shock and Thunder Wave, and they don't touch me. They're not even in the same region as me. So I think I'm home clear here. Whoop TCG coming in for the clutch up against Watson. Let's take this Flaffy out and see what option I'm going to have at the end of this fight, because I've never beaten a gym leader in this game before. So we received the gym badge, which is pretty basic, and what else happens? Are we going to be able to do anything? So we could end the adventure, which means we lose all Pokemon, but I decided to keep on my adventure. I obtained the HM cut, and it's time to move on. On the next series of routes, what we have, I'm interested by this guy in a green suit. So let's go for the calm and gloomy route, and there was absolutely nothing for me. I pretty much zoom past everything. I do evolve Whoop TCG into Quagsire, so I'm feeling really confident with my Quagsire now. I'm going to get all the moves that I need on it. Quagsire evolves and we basically head over to the exit. No Pokemon was really shining to me, and I couldn't use Cut or Strength to get to any place I really needed to be. So let's head on out of this route and go to this guy in a green suit, because he's really caught my eye quite a few times. Let's go, and it's a game show. A game show where I'm going to be able to select the left or the right. Now only one of them is actually correct, so hopefully we pick the right one. I'm going to go for right, because right is always right, and we won. All of my Pokemon just got a bit stronger. I think they just EV trained them a little bit. I then go for right one more time, and right was correct again. I'm thinking I'm not going to try my luck. I tried left and we lost 1,000. So I go for left one more time, and yes, I was correct. We got 10,000. So we only lost we lost nothing. We gained 9,000 this round. I'm feeling really confident going for more green suits, but after that there wasn't nothing. So I'm going to need to use the trainer in the gym and then take on the second gym badge. I've still got the same team, and I'm really worried about that. I'm thinking I should have a much better team by now, at least a team of 6 Pokemon. But we have to fight Roxanne. So not a crazy gym leader that's going to be impossible to beat, but Roxanne, a Pokemon that I think I can definitely take out. Jing at level 25 can learn Sword Stance, so I'm in a very confident position where I can take out a lot of Roxanne's Pokemon, hopefully with Jing by himself. So after Sword Stancing twice, I decided let's buy and get these flinches off. I'm going to hit every flinch I possibly can. That's my goal. And then Rhyhorn come out. And I'm thinking, can I risk staying in? Hell yes I can. Jing, you are a beast. Bite is doing so much damage. I didn't even think it would do this much damage at all. And then Aron comes out. And I'm thinking, it's about time I should probably heal up. You never know what an Aron is going to whip out a Dragon Rage. If you guys have seen my This Gym of Mine series, there's an Aron that haunts me because all it uses is Dragon Rage and it sweeps me. Because it comes out in the early game, none of my Pokemon have more than 40 HP. But here it is a bit different. Let's go in for the Bite, see what that does. And he hangs on with Sturdy, or she hangs on with Sturdy. I'm going to go into Whoop TCG. I'm not willing to maybe lose Absol here. Whoop TCG can easily take out Aron, and I'm back up to my confidence. Lily comes out, and Lily, you can get thrown in the complete bin. So I do soon realise that Whoop TCG is not going to be able to do too much to this Lileep, and I think about switching out. But I just want to see Lileep's moveset. It's using Ingrain, it's got Recover, it's going to be easier to go for Jing. But he does get a critical hit and almost takes out Jing. So I'm going to heal up, hope that they don't get no more critical hit, and instantly go in for a Bite. Get that flinch off. I told you Jing is hitting every flinch, and that's what Jing's here to do. While Lileep uses Recover, I Sword Stance 2 times. I'm stacked up, and Bite is gonna obliterate Lileep. Goodbye Lileep, you are out of here. And we have received our second gym badge. I'm feeling even more confident. We can't save and change, but on the next route we do end up capturing big boy Snorlax. Snorlax is going to be incredible for my team. I'm going to be able to do so much with him. He's literally a brick wall that can't get taken out by anything. So Snorlax, let's put you to sleep, dash a Pokeball, and hope for the best. Stay in the Pokeball because I've not got many of them left. Pokeball absolutely captured you. You are feeling... what nickname should I give you? I'm feeling like calling you Big Chungus, so let's just go for Chungus as, I mean, no one needs big in front of their name. We all know Snorlax is huge anyway. So Chungus it is. Snorlax, or I should say Chungus, welcome to the team. Next up on the same route, literally last second, we got this encounter. This was a Hitmonlee, which is incredible. Something that I really want to add to the team. Add some diversity. Something that I can work with. Hitmonlee is a really strong Pokemon, although it does take quite a while to capture him. So let's fast forward until when we capture Hitmonlee. Now Hitmonlee just reminds me of Rock Lee from the Naruto anime, so if you guys do know Rock Lee, make sure to hit that subscribe and like button because you know how much of a badass Rock Lee is. So after getting to the third gym leader, I'm thinking, what is my setup really going to be? I'm feeling the most confident in Whoop TCG and Snorlax at the moment. I feel like Jing has kind of fallen off. He's not as strong as I thought he would be, and I really should have went for that Gligar now, because I think he can evolve into Gliscor in this game. I just didn't do enough research and kind of jumped into this without enough knowledge. So I'm going to send out Flake. Flake's not quite where I want it to be yet, but Flake does have the type advantage on Delibird, but Delibird keeps on using Destiny Bond here. So I think if I just play it smart, maybe go in for a little X attack and now boost up these flame charges, get my speed all the way up, I'm going to feel confident in that. So then they send out Crobat, and I think Flake can also handle Crobat, and Flame Charge does so much goddamn damage. I am poisoned, but Flake, do you know what? You are the MVP for this battle. You totally dominated two of their Pokemon. Since Altaria come out, you're going to be quite weak against it, and it's not worth sacrificing you because I think you have potential, and when we evolve you into Rapidash at level 40, you are definitely possibly going to be the MVP of all time. Who don't love Rapidash? It's one of Gen 4's only fire Pokemon, and some people was actually forced to use it, including me in that. Gen 4, don't get me wrong, I didn't really need a fire type because I would pick Infernape. Infernape is just incredible, but Ponyta did the job. When it evolved into Rapidash, it definitely did the job. So we put Altaria to sleep and then it woke up, but luckily Chungus has got enough body slams to take the whole world out with its weight. So Altaria is just going to keep on roosting here, but we finally get to take down Altaria and receive the next gym badge. What are we going to receive with this one? Because we received Flash and Cut. So with the third gym badge, we are going to receive a Rock Smash, and we can finally break through them rocks. On the next route, we're kind of stuck. I have all these weird options. I have no idea what they are. There's a statue, there's a weird guy, and there's a bush. The bush is a strong Pokemon. I've already donated myself to this strong trainer, basically, and this strong Pokemon. So my instant thoughts are, let's go for the strong Pokemon, because if we can add that to our team, we are going to be completely unstoppable. But I think my downfall is going to be around here. I'm not feeling confident. What Pokemon are we even going to get? And it is an Aerodactyl, so definitely a strong Pokemon. You can't go wrong with an Aerodactyl. I mean, it's just such a phenomenal Pokemon. So let's weaken it a little bit, but I don't have much option to capture any more Pokemon for my team. Now I know I have a team of 6, but you always need to be improving your Pokemon team, especially in a game that isn't this hard. You can't really just rely on one thing, and my starter being an Absol isn't the strongest Pokemon. So we got Aerodactyl, called you Dax, but now we need to replace a Pokemon. Now Rock Lee, you are the weakest link. You've not been able to do anything for me, but that is completely my fault. But am I going to regret that in the next gym battle? I might do. We are going to see in the future. So I didn't mean to call it DBXXX, so let's delete all of that and call you Dax. Aerodactyl, Dax. A very original name, guys. No one's ever done that before. So after that, we actually had no encounters, so we have to fight Brawly. Brawly, as the 4th gym leader, is incredibly hard. Heracross at level 43 with a close combat. Oh my god. It's been burnt, so it can't go to sleep anymore, so I wasted my first move. And it's going to have the move that does double damage when it's burnt and be gutted. So I'm thinking, what the heck is this, and how have they even done that to me? Luckily Flake has bounce, which is ultra effective against Heracross, taking Heracross out. Breloom also comes out, and I place my bets on Flake being faster, but Breloom holds on with a Focus Sash, taking out Flake. I think we might have had a chance really in that battle if Flake survived, but let's send Dax out. Dax can tank a hit, but he missed. He absolutely missed his first move for me. Dax, was you really worth sacrificing Hitmonlee for? No, I don't think he was, but Jing comes out, my starter Pokemon, and gets totally obliterated. I mean, dark and fighting does not go well together. This battle is not looking well. I've already lost 2 Pokemon. Dax comes back out and actually takes it out. Now we have Hitmonchan with a Drain Punch. I did get it to half health, which made me seem quite happy at the time, but I'm thinking, who can I even send out? Whoop TCG has really low health. King, you're just going to get totally obliterated. But it survived, which really threw me off, and Thrash just didn't do enough to take it out. Chungus, you're really my only hope here. What am I even going to do? I hope to get off a rollout, but rollout definitely was the wrong move for me. Chungus is down, and it's all left to Whoop TCG. Am I going to stand a chance? It actually survived. It survived the Drain Punch. What am I even going to do here? So let's heal up. Let's get these heals up. I forgot to put some items on my Pokemon. That could have also won me the battle essentially. But he uses Mach Punch next, and Throat Chop, and Whoop TCG. Is he going to clutch it? Are we going to be able to revive my whole team with Whoop TCG being my main now? Close Combat comes out, so I'm going to use my last healable, thinking I'm going to get the Earthquake off and totally kill Hitmonlee, but Hitmonlee was faster and took Whoop-TCG out. So this was my attempt at Pokemon Emerald Rogue. So if you guys do want to see me attempt this again and get all the way, make sure to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.